What's going on, guys? It's Kevin here from fearlessprogression.com. And today I want to talk a bit about core values and what you really value in your life. Because I feel that what you value is based on, who you truly are. And I think it's important to embody this if you want to experience maximum success and maximum inner confidence in your life. So I listened to an interview from a guy named Jacob Sokol, who is very big on self-improvement by really aligning with your true values and your true purpose and really knowing who you are. Because when you know who you are, you're able to tackle life in a more effective way, where you just feel that confidence on the inside that what you're pursuing is really important to you. So I listened to an interview again from Jacob Sokol, and I learned, that your self-esteem is going to be at its highest when you're living in accordance with your core values. You want to actually be, really embodying it in your everyday life and, just truly living it out and feeling at your best, self-esteem wise. So another thing he talks about is something called the integrity gap. Now, the integrity gap is like a gap between where you're currently sitting in your life and where you truly believe you're capable of going to based on what's important to you. So there's that gap there, and you want to ultimately shrink the gap so that you be able to, get to where you want to be in life and get to, not get to where you want to be based on what others want for you or based on, what others say are important, but based on what's truly important to you and what's really going to benefit you and what aligns with your purpose in life. So what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to share my top 5 core values and what's important to me. And you can get to know who I am as a person a little bit better. And so I did an exercise. There was a really great website for dating for men for introverted guys, and it's called IntrovertedAlpha.com. And when you sign up for their email list, they send you this this sheet that takes you through an exercise where you help identify what your true values are so that you're able to exhibit it better when you go on dates and when you're meeting people. And it's really important to showcase what's important to you because that's who you are, right? And that's really what they mean when they say you're being yourself. You're not trying to be something else because you believe that's better or because you see other people having success with that in particular, but you're really staying true to who you are. So without further ado, I'm going to get into my top 5 core values right now. So number 1 is connection. So I really value being able to connect with other people. This includes friends, family, and members of the opposite sex. So, I really believe that connection is one of the keys to fulfillment in life. And I think that the bonds you share with other people and the memories and experiences and the whole aspect of, receiving value and giving value back to other people is really rewarding, and it's really just warms the heart and who you are on the inside, like your spirit. So, connecting, with friends, I personally enjoy, having a pretty rich social life. I enjoy going out on weekends with friends and, just talking to my friends at work. That's one of the main reasons I look forward to work. And I hope to, of course, establish a really strong connection with a girlfriend in the future. And I've always been that kind of guy who has searched for a long-term relationship as opposed to brief and non-meaningful relationships. So connection is very important to me. The second one is contribution. I feel that we're put on earth to give, for a purpose. And I feel like we need to embody that and realize what our purpose is and be able to somehow give back to the world in some way. So this channel offers me an outlet to be able to give back to you guys in the best way that I can, in taking something that is my story and something that's impacted me a lot in my life and being able to, take that, inspire you guys with it, and share how I believe you guys can be helped based on the lessons I've learned and the insights I've gotten. So contribution is really big, and it's always good to be gracious and donate to people who you feel need help. You can go and build schools. You can go and donate to different charities. Whatever aligns with what you feel is important, who you feel should be helped. Third value that I have is creativity. Starting this particular business was something that allows me to be very creative. I enjoy speaking. I enjoy projecting my creativity through my voice. And writing as well. I enjoy creative writing, and I've always been very good at telling different stories, and even drawing things. I'm not really a notorious artist. I'm actually pretty bad at drawing things, but I've always enjoyed it for some reason. Drawing like cartoon characters, drawing like sketching like baseball stadiums in on a piece of paper. Different random things that I did when I was a kid. And my parents have always told me you're very creative, and I've always believed that as well. I feel like I always like thinking outside the box. If I'm just thinking regular, trying to follow some sort of pre-decided procedure of doing things, I just think that's boring, and it doesn't allow me to be who I really am. The fourth value I have is happiness. Now, happiness is a tricky thing because I still believe that happiness is something created at any given moment. But I think it ties into connection as well, in the sense that I think your happiness is also dependent on who you have in your life and kind of the bond your spirit shares with other people. So when you have strong connections with other people, that can really make you happy. That's why you feel that aliveness when you're in a relationship, or you feel it like after a really meaningful conversation with a good friend. So happiness is really important, I think, and in order to sustain a very enjoyable life, I think you have to do different things to help yourself be more happy daily, and that includes doing meditation, exercising, doing things to reduce those depressive states and depressive moods that you're in, and just always striving to create a better life for yourself, and do what you being satisfied with the current moment, but always desiring something better out of self-love. So you don't need the thing that's better, but you desire it because you truly care for yourself, and you believe that you can fulfill yourself in a stronger way by doing so. And the fifth value I have is integrity. I've always been somebody who wants to be honest in all possible situations. And, whenever I'm shying away from, let's say I do things that don't really align with who I am, then, I'm not scared to really, back out of that. I feel like I want to do things that really showcase who I am and how I was raised. And, I was raised to be a very genuine person, a very caring person, and that's something I'm really proud of, and I thank my parents for teaching me these things when I grew up. So integrity is a very important thing, and, when I enter into a relationship, integrity is also going to be important. I don't quite why, I mean, there's reasons why people cheat in relationships and stuff like that, but that's something I would strive to not do, of course, because integrity is a very important thing to me. So guys, that is it for today's video. And what I want you guys to do is go down in the comment section below and tell me what your top 5 core values are. The values I listed are in no particular order, so yours cannot be in any, don't have to be in any particular order also. Just give me 5, the top 5 that matter most to you in your life, and I'll engage with you guys and comment on your different values and let you know what I think to them. So that's it for today, and until next time, guys, take care.